The Akashic Records. Every thought, word, and deed creates a ripple effect that resonates throughout the fabric of space and time. Those energetic state changes are recorded in the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are basically the energetic database or spiritual superhighway, if you will, that stores all the information on the choices you've made throughout your lifetimes. Each soul has its own Akashic record, which contains information about that soul all the way back to its origination from Divine Source. I'll tell you the truth of the information as I receive it from your records without judgment or attachment. Whether you choose to incorporate this powerful information into your life to create important change is completely in your hands. It is, as everything is, your choice. For perspective, we are multi-dimensional beings. We live our lives here in the third dimension, in the physical. This is the dimension of our body, of things that we can see and touch and taste and smell and have a sensory experience of, right? We also have our thoughts and emotions. These reside in the fourth dimension that's out of the body but still connected to our body experience. This is where the fourth dimensional ego makes decisions and sends information to our third dimensional body to perform some kind of action, like eat, sleep, dance, say something rude to those people, smile, whatever. Now our spirit is in the fifth dimension, outside of the limitations of space and time. This is also where the Akashic Records are. The records are accessible from anywhere at any time because they're not limited by space or time. They are literally on the level of spirit. Now, we operate as a being in all of these dimensions and more at the same time. Our bodies, our thoughts and emotions, and our spirit all work together in our human experience, and all three of these dimensions exist as expressions of one another. This work is not about transcending our humanity or making our human experience less than our spiritual experience. Quite the opposite. It really allows us to be both human and divine at the same time. Reading the Akashic Records allows us to better understand ourselves as divine and our divine nature as we were created. Information obtained from the Akashic Records is always practical and based on intention. It's a tool to assist us in expressing our divinity in our human experience. Now, please keep in mind that many people are not in alignment with their divine origins. Lifetime after lifetime, we've made choices that separated us from who we truly were at creation, and we've forgotten much about who we are. When reading the Akashic Records, I'm reading about your soul from the neutral aspect of the records. These are facts. We'll see how they resonate with you. Now, let's talk about some universal truths that are important for us to understand and remember. We are at all times the powerful creator of our own experience, and your current experience is the result of choices that you have made either consciously or unconsciously. We are, therefore, 100% responsible for creating our circumstances and results. No one can have power over us unless we give it to them. Can you agree? Now we know that each choice creates a consequence. The energetic quality of a consequence is of the same energetic quality as the choice that created it. This is karma. The law of karma upholds that a consequence will persist until a new choice is made. Karma is not wiped out by transitioning out of a lifetime. When you die, your karma still has to be resolved. All karma is resolved in the level in which it was created. So if you die and leave negative karma, when you incarnate again, that karma will still be open and will still be bringing you the consequences until you make a different choice while you're incarnated. That's how it works. One of the greatest gifts we're given by Source is the gift of free will. This is how we create. It's also how we make choices. No one can disempower us unless we give them our power. We're never victims unless we choose victimization. Through free will, we are the ultimate authority of our experience, which is a magnificent gift. We have the ability to resolve all of our karma and make better choices in the future and live as happy and blessed as we choose. As incarnated beings, we are the most powerful authority in our lives. No other entity or being can interfere with our free will. There are no good or bad choices. There are choices that either connect us to our divinity and who we are at soul level, or choices that separate us from our divinity and who we are at soul level. Now we're going to talk about the specifics of your gifts, but I want to make sure that you understand that we do not each have a, quote, job to do while we're here. Our purpose is truly just to experience ourselves through our own creative process, which is choice, just as Source experienced itself through the creation of souls. When we understand that we are Source and we have Source energy flowing through us, we can better understand how we can create circumstances in our lives that are more aligned with what we want. It's very empowering. The purpose of creation is to create. And as an incarnated being, you are the most powerful authority in your life. You can create a battleground, you can create a playground, or you can create a proving ground, all based on your intention. Do you want to struggle for everything you do, or do you want things to flow more easily? Energy follows intention. It's so empowering to know that with every choice you make, you are creating your own reality.